Today we're going to be answering your most common YouTube ad questions that we get all the time in our YouTube ad buyers group. If you still haven't joined and you're just getting to know YouTube ads, or you're already doing YouTube ads for a while, you haven't really had a lot of success, we'd love to hear from you, and we'd love for you guys to join us in our community. We have a YouTube ads buyer group on Facebook. There's going to be a link in the description. Go ahead and click there and just ask to join. So again, we're going to dive right in, ask some of the most common questions, and we're going to start with Duncan Trevithick. I think I pronounced it properly. His question is, what's the best way for using YouTube ads to grow subscribers? Okay, so YouTube ads to get subscribers, main objective, there are a couple of ways, right? One of the most common ways that we've explained before is running discovery ads on YouTube, right? So the YouTube video discovery ads with your best creative or your best video that has the longest average watch time can be a great strategy to get more people to view your channel. So the video discovery is that option, that format where people can actually see your video in the recommended videos inside YouTube as they're watching other videos, and if it's relevant to them, then they'll click the video and now they're back to your channel, right? The call to action is essentially they go to your video and they have the option to subscribe right within that video as they click through. So that is one way that you can do it. A second way that you can do it is you offer them a lead magnet. You create a video ad, a YouTube ad for, let's say, a landing page where you have some sort of lead magnet, right? So it could be a free PDF or whatever the case may be. And in the thank you page, you invite them to subscribe to your YouTube channel. You can essentially direct them right to the link. I know there's a way you can send them right to the YouTube channel and to the subscription to confirm the subscription. So you can do it that way as well. You just ask them to take action. So those are two of the main ways that you can do YouTube ads. You can run YouTube ads to grow your subscriber base. Then you'll have to analyze inside the video segment how the performance is doing. So Duncan, I'm gonna actually show you what I mean by reviewing your data, right? And the performance of your discovery campaigns. In this case, I'm gonna show you an example here on my screen. So let's dive right in, and you'll be able to see how you can actually keep track of the performance of your discovery campaign. So in this case, you wanna go to videos, so the actual discovery campaigns that you did, you go to your specific campaigns. In this case, I have all of our campaigns here, and these aren't even discovery, but this is the same way that you can do it with yours, right? So you wanna go to the videos. Once you're in videos, you can actually see earned subscribers, right? So it'll tell you here, earned subscribers counted when someone viewed your video ad, then later subscribes to your linked YouTube channel within 7 days of that initial view. You aren't charged for earned subscribers. Okay, that's a very positive thing here, something that most people don't know. You're obviously paying for views, right? So remember, whenever somebody watches your ad for more than 30 seconds, that is a view. That's what we're paying for. It's cost per view. So that's what you want to keep a good eye on, right? And you can try multiple discovery ads, right? You have different ads or different videos that have good watch time. Run them as ads, right? And see which one has a better performance on this particular metric. You can see earned subscribers for these videos. You can see that all of these get at least between 1 and 20 during this time period. Some of these have like even earned playlist additions, earned likes. You can see the earned shares as well. So it's really good to see because you can really make decisions off of it. Like for me, for example, it would be good to have a combination of all these. So this is, for example, one of the best ones to keep going in terms of if my goal was to earn subscribers from this particular video, right? So again, it's just another way that you can leverage YouTube ads for that. And one thing that I want to demystify right away is that you don't need a certain level of subscribers to run these discovery ads, okay? That's completely false. Basically, create your channel, you have ads, you have content, then you can run your YouTube ads. You can run the discovery and feed ads. So there you have it. That is for how to get subscribers using YouTube ads, how to grow your subscriber base. Thank you for your question, Duncan. Let's move on to number 2. Peter Antonov says, hello guys. It was my understanding that for in-stream ads, the video ads perform better, or the video ads better be 3+ minutes long. So you don't pay for impressions / people who only watch less than 3 minutes. But then I started to analyze successful YouTube ads with hundreds of thousands, maybe 1 million+ views, and they're shorter than 3 minutes. So why is that? Is it better now to make shorter than 3-minute videos and pay for all impressions as opposed to longer 3 minutes and not pay for most of them? I'm confused. Please share your thoughts. All right, Peter, thank you for your question first and foremost. I want to break it down here. You had a couple of questions within one, so I want to clarify one thing. Okay, the video ads better be more than 3 minutes. That statement, we can kind of throw it out the door right away. Okay, there are other gurus out there, or there are other people out there that would say, hey, no, the video ads has to be this. Don't pay mind to that. Take everything with a grain of salt and just do your own testing. That's my recommendation. We've tested ads that are 5 minutes long and they perform phenomenally. We've tested ads that are a minute long and they also work great, right? So, it's a matter of the messaging and the content within the ad that's gonna make the difference. Now, I wanna also clarify that in terms of paying for the impressions, remember that anybody that watches your video for more than 30 seconds, you're paying for that engagement, for that impression, okay? Very important. It's not 3 minutes, it's 30 seconds. Anybody that clicks on the ad or watches your ad for more than 30 seconds, you already paid for that, okay? Within the platform. So that's very clear. So the answer is it better to do ads that are longer than 3 minutes, or can we do shorter ads? I would say do both, okay? And just put them to the test. If you have budget enough to test, go ahead and try, long form ad, more than 3 minutes, versus a short form, minute and a half or less than that, to see the difference, see what the data is telling you. Don't go off of what people are telling you about what's better and what's not, Do your own research, do your own testing, get data so you can make data-driven decisions, okay? So Peter, thank you again for your question. Let's move on to number 3. Dean Hua, I hope I said your last name correctly, Hua. I'm new to discovery and in-feed campaigns. We're targeting specific keywords. Is there no way to uncover which search terms are sending traffic our way? Because Google isn't showing that data. So Dean, you will be able to see with your keywords the search terms that have brought in, let's say, those keywords. I'm gonna show you a specific example because we do have an account where it is predominantly keyword campaigns, right? So keyword targeting options. So let me just dive into my screen here and I will show you. Okay, so diving right into my screen, I'm gonna show you where that will be. So when you go to keywords, okay, so you have your search keywords, for example. You see them here. You can see all the metrics on the right side, see how, what's performing what. And then you will see in search terms, the keywords or the actual search terms, the queries. So you can even see what it says here. Search terms this includes terms that were used by a significant number of people to search, right? So it's basically the queries that they're typing into the Google search box, right? So this is, for example, one, how to get more followers on Instagram, right? This is just one, these are all obviously more relevant than others. Some of them are not as relevant, and those we can actually add to the negative keyword list, right? Depending on how they're performing or not, some of these may not be, I can even add these two, right? For example, this is a fairly new account. So I can add these specifically because they don't pertain to the offer itself. So, but you can see in the search terms here, you just go to keywords and then you go to search terms and you will be able to see that data. You could even go as far as seeing auction insights, right? And negative keywords. So there's plenty of options here that you can see different levels of optimization that you can do on the keyword targeting campaigns with YouTube ads. This is strictly YouTube. You can see this is YouTube ads. So hopefully that answered your question there, Mr. Hua. Let's move on to question number 4. So Ricardo Mo says, hello folks, I've just started attempting to run YouTube ads. I've been doing Facebook for a while. I used to have quick concierge chat services since I have my clients on Facebook. How do I get something like this on the Google side? Okay, so Ricardo, with Google, you still have the option to reach out to Google anytime, like Google support. Inside the Google Ads dashboard, you can click on the top right, you'll see a little question mark. You can see the help icon, essentially, and you will be able to contact Google support that way, right? It says, contact us. So you basically click on that and you just follow the steps. Now, in terms of having like a concierge service per se, you would need to perhaps request it. And at times they don't even give it to the person that requested. They pick you out single-handedly, right? And you have to have certain amount of history on your account. That I can assure you is what you would need. Is if you have a good spend history and good policy compliance, then you want to be on the lookout for your Google email that is associated with your Google ad account and see if they've reached out to you to assign a strategist, right? They call it a Google growth strategist. And that's this person you'd be able to reach out and actually communicate via email. For the most part, we deal with growth strategists, and then it's basically our Google rep, a specific Google rep that is, on top of things, or, we reach out to them and ask them about, whitelisting us for some beta features, right? Different formats, things like that. But not necessarily on the chat side, right? So hope that's clear, and maybe again, give it a try and be on the lookout for your email. Hopefully that answers your question there. And then we have time for one more question today. Number 5, David Freywald. All right, David, you asked, should I create new ad accounts for every new website / project, or is it okay to use one ad account for everything? David, thank you for the question. Now, this is very simple. With campaigns, you can create multiple URLs, no issues, as long as the website URLs are consistent within the same ad group, okay? So let me repeat that again. If you have campaign 1, ad group 1, and then you have ad group 2, ad group 3, ad group 4, make sure that that is consistent across the board. If you have one ad group and you want to try multiple URLs, that's a no-no. You cannot do that. There has to be a separate ad group, right? So the individual ad group per URL. So yes, the answer is you don't need to create ad accounts for different projects unless you want to take into account the budget allocation aspect of things. Then it might make sense to create an ad account per project at that point if you have different investors or different partners, and you want to keep track of the spend for specific accounts. But even though within one account you can do these things, right? Let's say if you have website 1, right, and you run the account and you're spending a good amount of money there, and now you're incorporating website 2, well, just you basically separate the campaigns, and you have a way to look at the data landing page. You can see how much spend has gone to what landing page for those specific offers. So the answer is no, you don't need to create an ad account, but you can. It depends on how you want to go about things. Maybe from a financial reporting perspective, it might be easier to just have one ad account for project A and one ad account for project B. But you can keep it all within one ad account. You just need to ensure that you get organized with your financials and what spend is going towards what project and whatnot. So hopefully that answered your question. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video today. Hopefully you guys learned from some of these questions. Again, all of these questions are asked in our YouTube ad buyers group. If you still haven't joined and you're just getting started with YouTube ads, that is the group that you want to be a part of. It's a great community where we answer a lot of common questions like I just did now in video, but we do it fairly quickly on the channel, on the Facebook group rather, and you can ask any technical question. I'm sure somebody will reply right away. If you're looking to have more one-on-one personalized, let's say, learning for YouTube ads so you can actually scale faster or just answer a lot more technical questions, then you're gonna want to be part of the YouTube ads student group. In order to get there, you need to buy our course or training program for YouTube ads, which is updated constantly. And we have weekly student calls with our expert lead media buyer, Raphael. There's a link below here so you can sign up for that. And also the final invitation is, hey, if you have an offer right now that you're, let's say, managing different platforms, different traffic sources, you're already spending a good amount of money online for paid ads, but you want to leverage YouTube ads to scale your offer and have this as another source, as another traffic source that's working for you, but you don't have the time, then you might want to consider hiring an agency to doing that. And we're a YouTube ads agency. That's our specialty. We've been doing this for years now, and you can see our track record. You can see our YouTube channel videos. The invitation is book a strategy call with us and see if we're fit to work with you. We'll be more than happy to break down, different success stories. We'll ask specific questions around your offer to see if you are a fit for becoming an agency client for us, right? So, we have people reaching out. Not everybody qualifies, but hey, your offer might be the next one that we help scale to the moon. So go ahead and click the link below as well. In the description, you'll see a specific link just to set up a strategy call and speak with one of our team members to guide you in the right direction. So again, thanks again for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, smash the subscribe button, turn on the notifications, and get notified once we drop some more YouTube ad knowledge your way. Andres checking out. See you on the next video.